So the U.S. House of Representatives, under the firm, drunken leadership of John Boehner and Eric Cantor and the Teabaggers, after two embarrassing failures to pass a farm bill, which is usually a popular bipartisan exercise of marrying crop subsidies with food stamps. Well, the House Republican neo-fascists yesterday split the two pieces apart, claiming to reform crop subsidies by increasing them and promising to reform food stamps by cutting them. Jesus, God. The vote was 216 to 208, partisan vote. Passage of the bill continues to infuriate people who are hurt by this, including the Congressional Black Caucus, environmental groups, the Conservative Club for Growth, and taxpayers for common sense. Barbara Lee, Oakland Democrat, said, quote, "This partisan bill is an abomination that shows just how out of touch and out of control this extreme Tea Party-controlled Congress is." Lee and other lawmakers, well, the San Francisco Chronicle reports this, and they say other black lawmakers, identifying the race of the lawmakers who are outraged is just one more form of racism. But the Chronicle says Lee and other black lawmakers were horrified that the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, formerly known as food stamps, was omitted from the bill, allegedly to be dealt with later. Now, this doesn't mean it's law. It just means this filthy, stinking, goddamn Republican Party, this is what they've done in the House. Republicans want to cut $20 billion from the program over the next decade because food stamp spending has doubled in 5 years to $80 billion annually. 48 million Americans now receive food stamps. 48 million. And these stinking, filthy right-wingers have separated it from the Farm Bill so that they can mutilate it and annihilate it on its own. I tell you, you stinking sons of bitches, you right-wingers, you Republicans, your day's coming. It really, truly is. Do your damage. And then when all hell breaks loose, you'll understand exactly why it's broken loose. House Minority Leader Pelosi called the issue of feeding the poor, quote, almost biblical in nature, end quote, saying splitting the bill was, quote, one of the worst things Republicans have done, end quote. Oh, the Farm Bill also would toss out a California law approved by voters in 2008 that eggs shipped into the state be produced in conditions where hens can spread their wings. Oh, no. Oh, no. That provision was sought by Representative Steve King, a Republican from Iowa. Not only do Republicans despise their fellow human beings, and they despise them because they're Christian conservatives, but they also will wreak any kind of havoc on animals that they possibly can. Steve King says, oh, no, you can't keep eggs out of California that are produced in containers where the birds can't even stretch their wings. No, they're not there to stretch their wings. They're there for reasons of capitalism. They're there to squirt out as many eggs as they can, and then we kill the sons of bitches if they're not already dead and vermin infested, and then we sell them to supermarkets, and the supermarkets, you dumbasses, sell them to you, and you feed them to your children. This is what Republicans do. Now, as far as the mega corporations, the factory farms, the Republicans have decided to increase subsidies, not cut them. They want to increase socialism. You see the stinking, lying hypocrites? Socialism for the rich. You think that's just a phrase? Do you think that some Occupy person made that up? That's the way it's been. These huge factory farms, the banking industry, the insurance industry, the 1/10 of 1% that controls everything, they get the socialism. You and I get the slave capitalism.